What are we talking about?
Hey Sledders, welcome to another episode of SLEDHEAD 24/7, where we are everything snowmobile. I'm your host Carly Applin, and on today's show we have a lot to cover. So let's get started with the sled evaluation from Ski-Doo.
Ski-Doo Renegade XRS. This is the absolute perfect marriage of short track, longer track, crossover, and it goes through the bumps incredible.
First look, absolutely blows you out of the water. The sled is bright as can be. The yellow belly pan on the new 2015 models is incredible.
It loves the trail, it loves the bumps. The bigger the bumps, the more fun it was.
That 800 E-Tech, absolutely, probably the best 800 motor out of the box there is right now. It's just dialed, it really is. It doesn't, pull super hard and then fall off flat. I mean, it just pulls and pulls and pulls.
It has a new RAS2 front end. What's so unique with that is they redesigned it that since the beginning of time in snowmobiles, they have bump steer. What bump steer means is as the suspension goes up and down in the front end, the skis toe in. And now when it goes into bump steer, as the suspension collapses, the skis point out.
Along with that new RAS2 front end, they came out with a new set of skis that actually bite and carve, and you do not push that front end.
I was able to ride it, well beyond the ability that I thought I had on the trail. In and out of the corners, like I said, I felt like I was riding it way past the ability that I thought I had, but I didn't feel out of control by any means. I mean, I really felt handled.
When you go through bump steers years ago and the skis point in, it darts. It pushes left, it pushes right. Whichever way you've got more weight transferred on the front end, it's going to turn that way. Ski-Doo has completely revolutionized bump steer.
That rear suspension, the arm motion on that sled, has adjustability at both compression and rebound adjustments, so you can really tailor it to your riding ability.
I know Jeff was riding the sled before me, and there's an obvious weight difference there, and in just a couple clicks, I was good to go.
Ski-Doo has the 800 E-Tech in there for a reason. That is the bomb. That thing pulls so hard, it's so smooth, it sips oil, it sips fuel, it meets emissions.
It's reliable, it has been for years, and produces a lot of power.
The off-trail with the 1.5-inch track, it worked really well. I mean, I know the backcountry would work better with the longer track, but I think then I'm not going to like it as much on the trail through the bumps with the narrower front end.
On trail, this thing is a mogul masher. This is the only snowmobile I could get on top, skip over the tops of them in complete confidence.
I think this model is probably more designed specifically for the crossover guy that's going to do maybe 60 or 70% on trail and maybe 30 or 40% off trail.
Definitely made me feel more advanced on the trail. It absorbed those big bumps to where you just skated right along them, and I mean, it was just super smooth.
It's because of that RAS2 front end, our motion, it's an XRS, it's stiffer valving. So once again, if you want to go out and mash moguls, great big bumps, Ski-Doo XRS is the one for you.
From the trail to the top of the mountains, Ski-Doo has a sled for everyone. More to come on SLEDHEAD 24/7, including a look inside Carlson Motorsports race trailer. Plus, we test the 2015 FXR gear and show you a whole new way to ride with UClear. Stay tuned.
SLEDHEAD 24/7 is brought to you by AMSOIL, the first in synthetics, Polaris, Terrain Domination, Ski-Doo Snowmobiles, and by Articat. Share our passion.
Welcome back to SLEDHEAD 24/7. I'm Carly Applin. Now let's go inside the trailer at a national snowcross event and find out more about Carlson Motorsports Polaris.
I'm Andrew Carlson, Polaris Pro Light Rider number 151 for Carlson Motorsports.
Hi, I'm Ryan Springer, number 541. I race Pro Light for Carlson Motorsports Polaris.
So Andrew and Ryan are actually very similar in speed, but they have completely different riding styles. The first lap is so intense, and if you're not going to go for a big double or do something sketchy on the first lap, someone else will. So if you don't commit to that, and the minute you hesitate, someone else is going to be flying by you. Andrew is more of a technician on the track. He's very technical. He's real smooth in how he rides and puts a lot more thought into which lines he's taking at what time. We kind of call Ryan the Anvil. Kidding, we love Ryan, but he is very hard. He's kind of a thrasher. He's kind of a Robbie Malinowski style rider, just lets it buck, and you'll see him pounding through a whoop section and his feet are off the seats at times.
I'm a very competitive person. I like team sports, but I can't control the rest of the team. This is kind of an individual basis where I can control everything. The second you doubt the guy next to you beating you on the start or anything, I mean, you're done. It's all decided before, I think.
It's a close race between all three of you. Even for him to be tripling and you were still right there.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you could.
You and Baller were going
he wasn't like owning you. He was just hitting it.
Racing on the Carlson Motorsports team and having Andrew as a teammate is great. Being able to watch him with experience and see what he does and to learn from him and to pick up from such a successful rider is only helping me and making myself be the better person I can be.
The competition in Pro Light it's a stacked field. I mean, there's tons of people that have got Pro Light wins in there, and everyone is looking for their breakout.
Racing sport last year was my first full year on the National Ice Hockey Tour. And moving up, I knew the pace was a lot faster. You got to be more precise, smoother. Everybody's fast.
It's almost a little more reckless than some of the other classes, I think, because it's such a transition. Everyone's looking to get, I mean, you don't just get to Pro Light and stay there. I mean, most people, once you're there, you want to get to Pro Open.
I really didn't know what to expect, and everybody just holds it on that much longer. To move up to a next class, it's great, but it's definitely going to be, you got your work cut out for you, for sure.
What's really cool for us now is they're pushing each other. So when they're training during the week at ERX, they're running motos together and testing together. And you know, they're close enough in speed where they're pushing each other, and then they're talking afterwards, well, what were you doing here? What were you doing in that section? And then they kind of collaborate and come together, and they're getting faster together. And that's really gratifying. It's a lot of fun to watch.
Working with Andrew and Ryan on the team here is really good. I can relate to them on some of the mental aspects from my previous year's racing.
He told me, and then he like just stopped. And like he'd just be like, go, 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 like hurry. And then I'd come off the track sometimes, and I'd be like, dude, I'm like, what the fuck? and he'd be like, well, you didn't slow down, did you? You didn't get tired, right? So I'm like even in Mainz, dude. Right. Well, you never see Tucker will be a half a lap ahead, man. It's like, don't slow down, dude. That's when you get tired. Serious. Or when you make a mistake. Serious. Don't slow down. I mean, if something's getting sketchy, maybe don't don't slow down.
Working with the team, with the trailer, the mechanics, the truck driver, everybody, they work so hard. I mean, there's so much behind the scenes that goes on, but we also have a lot of fun.
Springer, first year Pro Light driver, you win one race, now you're telling Ice Hockey how to build track.
Oh, not quite.
That's Ryan Springer. Yeah, I don't really care for the track. I wish they'd let me in the groomer. You know, I did win at Duluth. I'm ready to start designing these tracks.
Track is okay. I mean, I prefer nice, soft sugar snow, but everybody has to ride it.
Polarises are by far the best out there. I mean, we get awesome starts, we can hit the whoops, we can do everything that it takes to win a championship.
Everyone's pushing to find another gear. No one's really content with their speed in that class, so it makes it tough to fight for a championship. I mean, there's guys that are willing to take risks that maybe you aren't in a championship chase. If it wasn't such a competitive class, I mean, I know I wouldn't be as fast as I am today. Our goal is to win every final, but I think realistically, I really believe it with where these two are, that one of them should be on the podium both days, if not both of them. You know, that's kind of our goal. We're going hard after that points championship.
We led it most of the year last year and had some unfortunate luck at the end, and I'm hoping that this is our year.
With Carlson Motorsports having 2 top riders in the Pro Light class, make sure to be on the lookout for them and Polaris on the podium this season. Still ahead, ride along for an FXR test session in the Rockies with some FXR athletes. Zane Skinner, Brett Rasmussen, and Chelsea Miller, just to name a few. Plus, we evaluate the Arctic Cat M8000. Don't go anywhere.
SLEDHEAD 24/7 is brought to you by Stud Boy, traction with an attitude. Straight Line Performance. Ziegler Cat, exceptional service backing the best equipment. The U.S. Air Force, aim high. And by Speedworks, straight up USA horsepower.
Welcome back to SLEDHEAD 24/7. Time now to ride with some FXR athletes in the backcountry as they test the new 2015 FXR mountain gear.
Hey, it's Milt Reimer with FXR. We're out in the mountains enjoying the beautiful blue skies out here and doing a bunch of development riding, testing today. Just going to go out here and have some fun, test some product, and enjoy the hospitality and the awesome backcountry out here.
Yeah! Hey, give him some pointers, Tony.
Hey, you got to keep your head up.
Look ahead. Hi people, I'm Brett Rasmussen with Ride Rasmussen Style. Do I have to disclose how many years I've been riding snowmobiles? Seriously, since I was 10 years old. That's a long time.
I'm Chelsea Miller. I've been riding backcountry for almost 20 years now, I guess.
My name is Tony Jenkins, and I like to ride my snowmobile. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, you ready? My name is Zane Skinner, and I ride snowmobiles professionally. Oh man, I've been riding snowmobiles ever since I was a little guy. Probably like hardcore riding snowmobiles, probably 15, 16 years old.
I'm Tony Jenkins. I've been riding snowmobiles my whole entire life. I work with Ride Rasmussen Style as an instructor / guide.
I'm Brandy Floyd, a backcountry athlete for FXR Racing. This is my 14th year riding in the backcountry.
Out here in the West, in the mountains, we strive to have really good gear, and the quality of gear needs to be really high. We want something that's dry and that keeps us warm, but not too warm. You're always working, you're exerting a lot of energy.
From mild to wild, they got it. They have a base layer, mid layer, outer shell for any kind of riding you want to do. Riding in the backcountry, you tend to get warm, and going up it can be kind of chilly, so I really like that they have the zip out liner options. Breathability is a must in the backcountry, and they nailed it.
Really working hard to bring enthusiasm and other people into the sport, and a lot of our products are starting to cross over into just regular outdoor life and ski and snowboard industry. The benefits there for the dealer are enormous because the people that are sort of fringe, we pull in a different crowd than say the hardcore Gore-Tex climb kind of rider. It really diversifies who the dealer can sell to, and so that's what we're trying to do, is keep people in the sport, keep the energy building, and bring in a new crop of young riders.
I've had a ton of experience with all sorts of gear. We have some awesome stuff these days. If there's something that I want to change a little bit, or an idea or a feature that isn't just right, then they respond immediately. And as far as I'm concerned, it's #1 in the industry.
A lot of bits and pieces that all come together to make a good product line, and so yeah, we're having a lot of fun with it.
From the kiddies all the way to the deer stand, FXR's got you covered. For more on FXR and what they have to offer, we've set up a link on our website at SLEDHEAD24-7.com. More ahead on SLEDHEAD 24/7 as we evaluate a cool little gadget called U-Clear, showing you a whole new way to ride. But first, let's check in with AMSOIL, the first in synthetics.
Hey everybody, Jeremy Meyer from AMSOIL here. Once again, we're going to talk about another contest that we got coming up through 2015. AMSOIL America Adventure. What it is two lucky people are going to be able to take a friend and go cross country in an amazing race style contest. You're going to start in one city, you're going to end in Las Vegas, and along the way you're going to have a number of contests and clues that you're going to compete for a number of different prizes. To find out how you can enter this contest for a chance to win, go to amsoil.com/adventure or go to the AMSOIL Inc. Facebook page and register now.
SLEDHEAD 24/7 is brought to you by AMSOIL, the first in synthetics. Arctic FX Graphics, make it yours. Fox, redefining ride dynamics. And by FXR, world-class outerwear.
Welcome back. Now, if it happens on the snow, then you will see it here first. UClear is leading the way in how we communicate when we ride. This cool little gadget mounted on the side of your helmet has a ton of cool features. Let's find out more. This is the latest and greatest in technology. UClear has provided us with a chance where we can hear the other riders in our group.
No, sure is a lot nicer hearing your voice than Fisher's, Carly. I gotta be honest. I'm tired of hearing that jabberjaw. It's a lot nicer to listen to you.
We can listen to music. You can make phone calls.
Hello? What's up?
The best in technology, and we're testing it out right now.
Let's see where the trails take us.
If this is what we call work, Mac, I think we're pretty lucky.
This is the kind of workload I can handle. This makes life so much easier with UClear I can't describe.
Sure is nice, huh?
Makes it a lot less worrisome.
It's those little things. If you just want to say something quickly, you don't have to make a big production of it. You can literally just talk to them through UClear. I like with UClear that I can actually hear and know what's happening up there without having to be up right in front.
Another left-hander coming up. Got a long straightaway. We get on the throttle a bit. It's exactly what we got here. Ah, nice straightaway. My favorite. I can get on the throttle and give it a little blurt.
Coming right behind you, Matt.
It is a little cold today.
Yes, a little bit cold.
I tell you, let's take a little stop here, Carly. So we're on to something revolutionary here with UClear.
I love this UClear.
It really is nice. I mean, you hear each other perfectly. It's got noise canceling, so I don't really hear your engine noise at all.
No,
I was surprised. I'm just hearing your voice.
I was surprised at how clear it was. I mean, they call it UClear, and that's what it is. You can hear perfectly when you're riding.
Really kind of nice with just up and down volume button on the side. I can turn it up just a bump up, bump down, get the perfect volume level. UClear has definitely hit a home run in communications.
It definitely makes it more enjoyable and definitely more safe.
Hold on, Carly. We got traffic coming here on the left. The right's clear.
Thank you for the update.
Yep, we're all clear. Let's cross. Now, this is what I'm talking about. We don't have to yell at each other. We're not getting off, making all the hand gestures, going back. You okay? Is everything all right?
I know exactly what you want. I can hear you perfectly. UClear is a dream. This is technology. This is innovation. We are very proud to have UClear as a sponsor, and to find out more, visit uclear-digital.com. Now, mountain sleds are always evolving. Let's check one out, the Arctic M8000.
We have the Arctic M6000 and AM8000. Two great sleds. This chassis, the only thing that I can really say negative about it is standing over the top of it, it kind of feels chubby to me. With that said, if you can get past that, the handling is great. Vertical steering post is brought back again this year. The skis, the front suspension, the geometry works out really well.
You get the adjustable handlebars, which is really cool. So when you're riding on the trails, you can bring them down, sit and ride. The ergos are real good. When you get up in the hills, if you do want to get higher up get them up, the handlebars slide up and away you go.
In a ProClimb chassis, they change the drive shaft. They change the end of it. Everything they're doing is about cutting weight down, making it more efficient, making it more rideable, and making it more enjoyable.
It'll turn on a dime. I was surprised. Haven't been on a cat in years. And I swear I could just flip it around.
The motor on that thing is just great. Quick, easy, responsive. It's a fun sled to drive.
As far as drivability, absolutely easy. Talk about side hilling, lays right on its side. Very easy. We're in the deep snow today. Turn around, carve it, wrong foot forward. You can turn it, shoot right back up the hill.
You can pair that with the Power Claw track, which is an incredible track from the factory. The chassis just seems to work.
Keep it locked to SLEDHEAD 24/7 as we'll be testing and evaluating more mountain sleds from all the OEMs all season long. Well, it's sad to say, but that's all the time we have for you for this episode of SLEDHEAD 24/7. We want to give a big thank you to Heinen's Motorsports for having us out today. Make sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube page for all the latest and the greatest videos in the world of snowmobiling. I'm your host, Carly Applin, and from all of us here at SLEDHEAD 24/7, thanks for watching.